Hi there everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Prestige Liquids. My name is Andrew, and as always it is fantastic to have you here with me again on another review video. Now, it's been a little while since my last review, and it's been much longer than that since I last reviewed an Australian gin for all of you. So that's what I'm going to be doing. In today's video I am going to be reviewing the Mountain Gin from Mountain Distilling. But before I get into this, if you have not done so already, please make sure you go and hit that bell notification and the subscription button so that you can stay up to date with all future content, and you'll really be helping me grow this channel and just being able to spread the awareness about the awesome products that we have down here in Australia. So make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. So I'm going to pour some of this. Hopefully that wind doesn't get much stronger. Alright, so this is the Mountain Distilling. This is the Mountain Gin. This distillery is located in Victoria, Australia. I believe they are in the Macedon Mountain area. This particular release has been bottled at 43% ABV, and I believe that they use like locally foraged botanicals for the production of this gin. One thing that I'd just like to give a brief mention to is the simple presentation of the bottle. Not too much going on there, but it's effective, it looks awesome, and it's just, yeah, I guess a nice, simple and beautiful design. So that's enough about that. Put that over there, and let's see what we get for this gin. So on the nose, it's citric straight away, lots of citrus notes. Think of things like freshly squeezed lime, yuzu peel. Those kind of fade away, and then I'm starting to get a nice sweet and fully ripe mandarin. You know, just when they start to go nice and soft and they've got that nice plump texture to it. It's quite grassy as well. There's kind of like a soft, sweet, wheaty note that I'm getting from it. A little bit of pepper, a very light pepper. Eucalyptus. It's got quite a lot of a a gum tree vibe going on in this, with a light aroma of pine needle. It has this nice, I wouldn't say it's dense, but it's a elegant foresty note to it. It's kind of like as if you're walking through a forest and you're just getting all those nice, those beautiful fresh air aromas of walking through the forest. So you're getting the leaves, you're getting the earth. It's just it's a combination of nature. There's a certain subtle saltiness to it as well. I guess kind of like a bit of sea brine. Yeah, it's like a coastal saltiness. Alright, but let's move on from the nose and get on with the palates, and let's see what we get. So cheers. That ABV, like I said, it's only at 43%. But it's punching above its weight. It's quite prickly, very spicy. This feels to me more like something up in the higher 40s. It's got the feel of like a 46, 48% ABV. Nice mouthfeel. Surprisingly thick for a gin. It builds up this nice syrupy texture to it. And here you've got this brilliant mingling, or like a dance of citrus and pepper, which is kind of like my usual two favorite notes that I love on gins. I love citric and I love peppery gins. For me, that's kind of like the best combination that I can get for a gin. I really like those heavy citrusy and peppery notes. So think of like a white pepper. It's like like a freshly ground white pepper. It's quite intense, very spicy, and then it feels like it's been mixed into like a lemon juice, almost very similar to something that you would use to dip like fried quail in or something like that. This is a nice simple lemon and pepper dip. What else? There's something else. There's always something else, isn't there? So we've mentioned the lemon, the pepper, definitely eucalyptus. I'm getting again that gum forest vibe that I was getting on the nose. It's not too intense, but it's gentle and elegant. It's there. It kind of just wavers through the profile from the spice of the pepper and the acidity of like the lemon notes. Again, it has this earthiness to it, so a lot of the profile that's coming from the nose follows through into the palate. What else am I getting? Again, the juniper is there, but it's very soft. It's not as tart as what I normally get from, say, some other like juniper forward gins. So the juniper is there. It's very soft. It's more in the background, and it's allowing more of the other botanicals to shine through on this gin. Again, I'm getting that saltiness to it as well. So it's like a nice coastal salt. And then I'm loving that eucalyptus. It just keeps coming through. It's this eucalyptus, and then there's a sweetness that comes through. It's kind of like a honey. So it's like a eucalyptus honey, like throat drop type thing. So if you're into those types of things, it's absolutely beautiful. It's got an extremely excellent balance of flavor going on in this gin. The finish, again, very soft, smooth. It is not intense at all. It's quite mild, and again, much of the same flavor profile is following through on the finish. Although I will mention that the sweetness of the honey is more noticeable on the finish and the back end of the palate than what it is, say, on the nose or on the palate. At first, I wasn't really getting any honey notes on the nose, but it is something that I'm definitely starting to pick up now that I've picked it from, say, the palate and the finish. Now, this is a perfectly decent gin. The team at, say, Mountain Distilling have done a fantastic job with this particular mountain gin. I was having a brief look at their website before, and they've won a buttload of awards for this thing, and I mean, just judging by the quality that I'm picking up from this alone, I mean, those are obviously very well-deserved awards. It makes a beautiful gin and tonic, which is always a fantastic thing, especially now that we're getting into the end of spring and coming into those summer months for us here in Australia. So you want those nice refreshing cocktails to have on a hot day. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I've got some bees buzzing around me and some wasps that I don't think I want to spend too much more time around at the moment, and this wind is starting to pick up some more as well. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. As I mentioned at the start of the video, my name is Andrew. If you have not yet done so, please subscribe to the channel. And I just, appreciate all the support that I get from everybody. And I will see you all again on the next video. So, KIPPIS.